Hey everybody, welcome back to Entangled Observations. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this content, please remember to subscribe and leave a like and a comment and share it with somebody else you think might enjoy this content. I'm just going to share some concerns I have with AI and sort of what's being done right now, the rollout that's happening with the investments. As much as almost half the US economy right now is being invested into AI, and I have to ask myself why. Is it really so that Grok can create a histrionic girlfriend for us? Is it really so we just have somebody to talk to on our phones so we can have a $20 a month subscription to AI so we can create some AI music and some AI artwork? Is that really the purpose? Or is it more insidious than that? Because when I look at the amount of money being invested and then the amount of money that they're making, it's really not justified. But here's my thinking. What if it is? What if these are savvy investors and they know they're going to get a return? Maybe the collapse is all part of the idea. Maybe they want prices to go down so they can buy even more of it. I was able to predict the dot-com crash. I knew it was coming because I could see it all over the place. Every news channel is saying, oh, the prices are overinflated. The prices are overinflated. The crash is coming. The crash is coming. When you see something like that, that isn't because there's a consensus. That's because there's a psyop. And even back then, I could spot a psyop. They're pretty obvious. And then boom, it crashed and in came the big guys. They swept up everything. They got rid of the stuff they didn't want and they got a good share of everything. And I knew it was going to happen because the big investors didn't have enough shares of all of this stuff. They really want their piece, you know? And so with the AI, what's happening is that this infrastructure is being rolled out and it's costing all this money. And I don't think it matters whether it crashes or not. These AI companies are already starting to seek government money and bailouts. And so what I'm wondering what's happening here and what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that they know their investment's going to pay off, but who's a big enough customer for this? And what's the best way to make sure your investment gets paid off? Well, the best way is through rent seeking. And I think that's what they're going to do. I think their investment is going to get paid off by governments that want to surveil people. And that's what this infrastructure is really about. I mean, you hardly even need digital ID. When you've got cameras on every street that can identify every person, can maybe even listen in on the conversations. This stuff's really powerful. People don't quite get it. And it's just getting more and more powerful all the time. And these data centers are just getting absolutely giant. What for? Well, to watch us, to turn our countries into prisons. It's already happening up here in Canada. But I believe it's going to happen in the US too. I mean, they have license plate scanners all over the place. What happens when you hook that into AI and you can just ask where everybody is? You can track every car. When there's facial recognition, I mean, they're not going to tell us they're doing it. They don't need to tell us, but they can do it. So what happens then? What happens when they can watch every dime in our bank with CBDCs or stable coins? CBDCs, stable coins, they're basically the same thing. I think stable coins, it's quite a clever way to roll out CBDCs. Instead of having a central bank watch everything, you just have corporations watch it, which is actually gives more control, probably. Certainly fewer rights to people. Hey, it's a company. They can do what they want. If they don't want you as a customer, what do you do? So that's what I'm seeing here. I think there's historical precedence for it. Remember after 9/11 when they rolled out CARNIVORE and it was hooked up to servers and it was watching every transaction? I mean, this is on a whole nother level. Not only can this watch every transaction and watch everything that you're typing on your computer, it can watch it. It can watch what you're typing on your phone. It can listen to every conversation. It can understand what you're saying. And then it can intervene. It can make decisions. It can choose actions to take against you based on information that it's gathered from your media, from your sources. Not only that, it can generate public relations right on the go. So if the government or an organization decides they want you to believe something or they want you to act a certain way, it can start guiding you towards that direction. And everybody thinks that they're immune to that sort of thing, but honestly, we're not. None of us are. I'm not, you're not. I know we all think we are. We all think we can stop it, but it's not the case. I'm sorry, it's just not the case. And so this is going to be extremely powerful. And it's going to be able to control society to a degree that is just unimaginable. And I think that's what's being rolled out. They're using our money to roll it out. And oh yes, there's going to be a big crash. AI is going to crash. Yes, probably. But that doesn't change anything. Again, like the dot-com bubble, that's just an opportunity for the big guys to swoop in and buy everything. That's really what happens with a bubble. It blows up, pops, and all the big guys come in and they buy everything up. They use your money to grow it, they pop it, and then they buy it. But anyway, that's my concern about AI. I think that's what's happening. I think they're just rolling this out so that it can just basically turn all our countries into prisons. Pretty sure. That's what it looks like to me. This is a prediction. I hope to hell I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong. Trust me, I would love to be wrong. I have grandkids. Wish I was wrong. Don't think I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, please remember to subscribe and leave a like and a comment and share this content if you enjoyed it. And thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. Talk to you later.